Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we made enchilada quinoa casserole. It was a quick and fun recipe to make. Now let's go ahead and try a quick taste test. Oh, it's so flavorful. It just bursts in your mouth. It's like you're having enchiladas but without the carbs and the heaviness. It's a light and delicious recipe. If you want to find out how to make it, keep watching. Okay, y'all, it's time to start cooking, and again, I love to start with a beautiful prep station. I get all of my ingredients ready and in near proximity, so I'm not searching and scrambling, but to be honest, sometimes my cooking is chaotic and I'm still searching and scrambling. But here are the ingredients for today's recipe, our enchilada quinoa casserole. I went ahead and made our quinoa, so that is a cup of cooked quinoa. There's my uncooked quinoa, and it's 1 cup of uncooked quinoa to 2 cups of broth. So if you wanted to double it or add it, that's how it goes. It's 1 cup dry to 2 cups wet, but I have ours prepped and ready, and now we can start cooking. Okay, y'all, it's time to get our recipe going. I've got 2 tablespoons of olive oil heating up over medium heat. I'm gonna go ahead and add my cut onions. Love that sizzle. I'm actually just using half of what's in here. The other half is for another recipe. I'm going to get those sweating, get a little color on them. I'm going to go ahead and add my tablespoon of minced garlic. Such a good sizzle. Okay. So, let these sweat down. There we go. While these are sweating down, I'm going to go ahead and open and drain my can of black beans. You want 15-ounce can of black beans drained. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that top, drain them, and I'll be right back. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pop in our drained black beans. All the little goodies out. Mix those up. Next, we're going to add our cooked quinoa. Right in there like that. There we go. Make sure we get all of our goodies. Okay, so we're just going to mix all this up. Okay. Now, I love a well-seasoned dish. I am a fan of spice and seasoning, so I'm actually going to do some extra seasoning. This stage doesn't necessarily call for the seasoning, but I think we need a little extra oomph. So, going to add our chili powder, some salt and pepper as you saw, and some cumin. Just a little spritzel. Now I am not one for measuring, but don't worry, I got y'all covered. I will put actual measurements in the description. I know dashes and spritzes of this are not actual measurements, but don't worry, y'all, I got you covered. Okay, so we're just gonna let this cook for 3 to 5 minutes. Just letting everything marry and get tender. And after this has had 3 to 5 minutes to cook, we will move on to our next step. I'll see you guys back then. Alright, y'all, it's time to start assembling our casserole. We've got our cooked down base ingredients, and we've got our, I'm using an 8x8. You can use a 9x9 if you want it to be a bit thinner. I'm just going to spray it with some oil. You can use regular olive oil and just smear it around with a paper towel if you like. I happen to have some of this oil, so I'm going to use it. We'll set that aside. We have our oven preheated to 350 degrees. So now we're going to take our ingredients that we have over here, and we're going to mix them into our base ingredients. We're going to take our cup of frozen corn that I just defrosted. We're going to add that in. Then we're going to take our 10-ounce can of enchilada sauce, pour that right in. Next, we'll go ahead and do our 4th cup of cilantro. I just got the little packet of dried cilantro. You want a 4th cup of it. Next, we're going to do our yogurt. I got plain Greek yogurt. Just gonna get that open. And you want to put, need to consult my recipe 1 second here. Put the whole container of Greek yogurt right into your mix. There we go. You could use sour cream too. I just prefer the yogurt. Then we want to do our seasoning or our spices. This is cumin. Again, don't worry, I'll put some actual measurements for y'all in the description. Then we've got our chili powder. And I always add a little flax to my recipes. Again, just as a vegetarian, trying to get as much nutrients into my recipes as I can. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of the flax. There we go. And then another must is nutritional yeast. Going to add a tablespoon of it as well. Okay. And then I'm going to do half a cup of taco blend cheese. I know, I'm eyeballing, guys. That really bothers some people, but that's how I do it. And then I'm just going to add some of our salsa. So after 20 minutes of trying to open the salsa jar, I finally got it open. I'm just gonna add a little bit in. And then we're going to mix all of this up. Yes. Oh, it smells so good. All right. Make sure it's combined well. You want it to really get all of the flavor throughout. There we go. Look at that, guys. Oh, if I could send you some, I would. Okay. Yes. All right. Now that it's all mixed up, we're going to put it into our greased dish here. Slop it in there. Okay. There we go. Kind of flatten it out. Now, if you don't want such a deep casserole, you can definitely use the 9x9. Like I said, it'll give you a little bit of a thinner casserole. I went with the 8x8. That's what it looks like. We're going to cover it with foil and pop it in the oven covered to bake at 350 for 20 minutes. So I'm gonna cover it with foil and pop it in the oven, and we'll be back in 20 minutes. All right, y'all, it's time to pull out our casserole for the first time. It's been in the 350 degree oven for 20 minutes. We're gonna pull it out. Oh, yes. Oh, the smell. Oh, it smells so good. We're going to uncover it. Yummy. Okay. So now we're going to do a little sprinkle. I was unprepared, guys. Sorry. Okay, so we are going to just spread around our salsa like that. Yes. Oh, the smells, guys. Oh, it smells so good. Just get a nice little coating of salsa on top. Perfect. Now, smother it in cheese. Yes, so much cheese. Cheese is one of my weaknesses. I'm honest. I'm open with you guys. I need cheese intervention. Okay, so now, uncovered, we're going to bake it again for another 10 minutes on the 350 degree. Let's go ahead and pop it right back in the oven. There you go, little buddy. Do good. Okay, I'll see you guys back here in 10 minutes. All right, y'all, it's been 10 minutes and it's time to take our beautiful casserole out of the oven. Oh, I cannot express enough the aroma. Oh, it smells delightful. It is bubbly and cheesy, and it is going to be delicious. All right, y'all, see you next time. Nope, nope, nope. I gotta start over. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Don't mind my mom's dog just chilling in the background there. Hammie, you're in frame, buddy. Yeah. Let me get that open, guys. Oh, this jar. Ah. Oh my goodness. I can't get the jar open.